Hello to my Virgos. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. Happy holidays to my Virgos. All right, Virgos, let's get into it. Let's see what's in your cards. This reading is for the 6th of December through the 13th. All right, let's do it. See what's in your cards. Talking to you wherever Virgo is in your birth chart. Mars goes retrograde on the 6th, so you may be watching this video on the 5th. Let's see what good news we have for you Virgos. Let's see what good news we have for my Virgos. Talking to you wherever Virgo is in your birth chart, so check your birth chart. Your ruling planet your ruling planet Mercury is retrograde. So, yeah, the overarching theme for this week is what is stopping you from living your ideal life. So if you have some fluorite, that is a good stone for helping you to add order to chaos, right? Mars, it goes retrograde. Like I said, Mars is the Tower card. So if you feel like you're having some kind of an awakening and it just feels like it's just all over the place, like chaotic, because sometimes people have tower moments. They go, oh my God, I'm having a tower moment. Fluorite will help with that. If you're trying to make some kind of connection, any kind of pink or green stone will help with that. Just operating in the spirit of love, from that frequency of love will help with that. Let's go. Let's see what's in your cards. Here we have the wheel of the year, right? Also, don't forget Jupiter is retrograde, right? This connects us with Jupiter, right? So just counting your blessings and just getting clear-headed about some things, right? Just gaining some clarity, right? Of what you need to just cut off, right? What do you need to cut off, right? What do you need to cut off? What do you need to cut off, right? So here we have the King of Swords here, especially when you're trying to just gain some clarity about some things, right? So here we have the Goddess card. Yep. So you're trying to release anything that could be limiting your abundance and your prosperity, right? So here we have the Four of Cups here. So somebody could be dealing with some kind of sadness or depression around the holidays, which obviously should be handled with care. And here we have the Ace of Pentacles and also the Eight of Pentacles. So somebody may have stopped giving somebody some kind of time. Time is money. So somebody may have stopped talking to somebody. Somebody may have cut an emotional tie with somebody, and somebody could be giving somebody the cold shoulder. Somebody could be giving two people the cold shoulder as a result of that. So let's say, for instance, somebody, Virgo, you are an educator, and and you're sitting on your throne, right? So you're sitting at a high frequency, so you can kind of sort of see everything. So let's say you're an educator and a parent, let's say a child one of your students has really bragged about you. They bragged about just like they love you as a teacher or an educator, and they love being in your class, and they want to, bring you, it's the holidays, right? They want to get you a gift. They want to get you a gift for the holidays. And maybe the parent has an issue with you, or just an issue in general. They have cut off all communication with you, right? And the mentee is just decided to give the whole house the cold shoulder. They're like, I ain't talking to none of y'all. I want to give my favorite teacher or my mentor a gift. I'm not talking to none of y'all, right? So, so I was just saying, you may have to make a decision. You may have to make a clear-headed decision, just not to cut off your abundance and your prosperity, just to, you may have to make a clear-headed decision for something. Pray about it first. That's Mars, right? Pray about it first. Go to source for clarity about a situation. It's not a competition. You're going to source for clarity about something. Because what source is trying to do is help you to not give any more time to something, because been devoting a whole lot of time to something that is limiting your financial independence. Independence, not depending on something, right? So it's always trying to make you financially independent, and you've been giving a lot of time and energy to something where some energy has so you're starting to see things now at a higher frequency. You're starting to see something at a higher frequency. Starting to see something at a higher frequency. Starting to see something from a higher frequency now. That is two energies that like to see this right here, Roman numeral X. See this? There's two energies that like to X people out. There's two energies that like to X people out because they see them as a financial ticket, and that's the part that you're not seeing. That's the part that you are not seeing. They see them as some kind of a golden ticket to something. For whatever reason, they see them as a golden ticket, and everybody that tries to, that they see as maybe a threat to seeing something they don't want them to see, they got to X them out. They got to X them out. So they got to X them out. X can even be in their name somewhere. Somewhere can even be in their name, could be X, right? So, Source is saying, get some rest so you can start seeing things from a different frequency. You can start paying attention. Because even that there's a significance in even that, right? There's a significance in even that as well. That somebody's not seeing here. Everything symbolizes something, right? Everything. There's a sign in something in everything, right? And so that's what Source is trying to help somebody to see. Right? So, X, right here, and Goddess, right here. So, the Goddess would be the Empress card, right? So, X in the Pythagorean system would be 6. The number 6 looks like a rounded back with a bulging belly, right? So that would be taking out any type of a nurturing energy. So if you are a true nurturing energy, right? The reason why somebody could be giving you a cold shoulder is because if you are a true nurturing spirit, and somebody recognizes you as a true nurturing spirit, let me crack the code for somebody. You don't have to be a person who actually gives birth to a person. You could be a man or a woman, but you are a true nurturing spirit that somebody recognizes. And somebody has already decided that anybody that comes in is a true nurturing spirit to somebody that they see as, hey, this is the golden ticket to some kind of wealth. There's already something has already been decided. We're lucky. This is a value to us in some way, shape, form, or fashion, right? We gotta X out whoever comes in that's gonna figure out why this has been of value to us. We gotta get rid of that energy. We gotta get rid of that energy, right? Get rid of that energy, right? because they would figure out what's happening here and we'd be under judgment. But this is the year judgment is already coming down. Judgment is already coming down. Right? Judgment is already coming down. Because people are already talking. People are already talking. Guardian angels have already started appearing. Here's a Ten of Wands here. I've already started taking action. So some structure and order has already been been put in place for the energies who feel like it's their way or the highway. It is no longer their way or the highway. Because there are some energies who have already gone down the rabbit hole and have awakened from a nightmare, right? And are laser focused. Already laser focused. Empress card. All right, so yeah. So, like I said, you have a guardian angel that's watching over you. You have a guardian angel that's watching over you. So stay in prayer. Stay in prayer. If you belong to a group or an organization, whatever, they don't need to know what you and be clear. Make sure they don't know what you are in prayer for. If they really want to pray for you, they don't need to know what you need prayer in. That's them being nosy, coming under the guise of prayer. Just ask them to stand in agreement with whatever it is you're praying for. The end. That's it. They don't even know what you're praying for. If they really want to pray for you, they just need to stand in agreement with what you're praying for. I just need prayer. I need prayer right now. That's it. If you don't have anybody to pray with you, you're asking the Holy Spirit to pray, intercede on your behalf. Because the things are already in motion. The judgment is coming down already. It's already started. Five of Pentacles. So what's coming up, Virgos? There's some energies that's maybe trying to bait you into some conversations about some things as you are building, like as you are building, as you get closer and closer to your vault door. This meaning your new phase of life, like you're entering into some things that you prayed for, right? And these are energies who know that you prayed for some things, Virgos, and you all have to be very careful because you all are communicators. You're ruled by the communication planet, and people are familiar with the fact that, like, know how to bait you into conversations about things, right? Well, people will know, people will know what to talk to you about and what rabbit hole you're going to go down. People already know what to bait you, what kind of conversation to bait you into. So be careful. If it's family and it's time to invite you to something because it's holiday season, we talk about family stuff and that kind of stuff. Your key is, if you haven't seen them in a while and they just all of a sudden start popping back up and start wanting to talk about this and talk about that, and they've been giving you cold shoulder all year long, all of a sudden they want to start talking about stuff. Know your worth and know your value. You haven't seen them in a month of Sundays. All of a sudden, they determined to talk. Don't fall for the okie doke. So, you're going to feel very fortunate that you didn't. Right? Because Source is trying to grow your money. Source is trying to grow your money. So, close your mouth. You're not that desperate to talk to people. Close your mouth. Nothing to talk about. Right? Moving along. So she's trying to make you booked and busy, not burdened by anything. So, right? There's a lot of people watching. Lots of people watching. Watching. A lot of watchers. A lot of people who are familiar with what you like to talk about, Virgos. And Mars is retrograde, so it's time for you to leave the circus. Time for you to be changed, liberated, and free. Time for you to close out the cycle. Time for you to close out the cycle. Time for you to move it along. Move it along. Stop being stubborn. There's an organization or a Taurus involved in something. It could be two Taurus, two organizations that you need to move on from. Right? Know your worth and know your value. Talking about certain things. Talking. Talking about who want to be a part of something. Conversation need to stop talking. Oh, they just want to be a part of such and such. They don't know who they are. I know this. I know that. People talk. All right. 4 and 7 is 11. 11 is light. It symbolizes light. Get off the fence. Come out of your emotions. Come out of your emotions. Your feelings about something. Come out of your emotions. Prepare for an increase in pay. Somebody's an incubus. Love yourselves more. The new one is extra special. Pray and meditate. You inspire some people to heal. Your well of joy is within you. The first red flag, pray and meditate. Somebody is praying on people's demons. One yes from God is all you need. Yeah. Somebody praying on people's demons. Treat yourselves to a spa day. Take your time to decide. Schedule a vacation. Just go somewhere. Solar plexus chakra cleanse. Your ex was on an assignment. The curse is now broken. Heart chakra cleanse. You deserve the best. You have the gift of deja vu. There are signs all around you. You know, I want to say something on social media, but I can't because you all just need to, you just need to go inside your vault door and just let something happen. Daughter of Baskets. This is not a competition. Some people are actually working. This is not a competition. This is not about who's the better parent. This is not about who's the better family member. Get out of the competition mind. People are actually working. Eight of Sticks. Eight of Wands. Yeah. Three of one looks like when something is all said and done, you won't be going back to something, and your motivation is going to totally change. Your motivation is going to totally change. Your motivation is going to totally change. Yeah. Your motivation is going to totally change. You're going to walk away from a lot of disappointments. You're going to walk away from a lot of chaos and confusion. You're going to walk away from a totally different mindset. It's going to be a totally different mindset. But you're going to be glad you did. Loss. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the egos, edging God out. Some people cannot learn because they're so busy gossiping. They're so busy. I just want to know, if I had known this, maybe I could have helped. I could have put a phone call in. I could have let this happen. I could have let that happen, when stuff has been in motion for years and people just can't go inside their vault door and just... So, too busy going down the rabbit hole. So, Source is saying to you, you know, this may be a good time to, you know, just go in prayer. This is where you want to increase it. Now that Mars is retrograde, just go into prayer. Talk to Source. Increase your prayer life. Anybody that you're around who you're just asking people to just kind of intercede on your behalf for clarity, keep a journal. You know, go back into your hermit shell, and just ask for clarity about everything. No matter what Source tells you, just journal it. Just journal it. Go straight to the wisdom. Go straight to wisdom. I'm a lifelong learner. I listen more than I speak. I listen to understand, not to reply. Divine wisdom flows freely into my life. I make wise decisions. I am prudent. I am patient. That's it. There it is. Prudent, I'm patient. Prudent, I am patient. Prudent, I am patient. Meditate and contemplate. Affirmations for health. I am on my journey to practice wholeness. I practice compassion with myself. All negative thoughts are now abolished. Every cell, every bone and cell in my body now vibrates in perfect vitality. Mm-hmm. 10:10. I am patient. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that the angels are working behind the scenes to help you. That's right, behind the scenes to help you, not hurt you. That's what I have for you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.